Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Brickmania Delaney. And today we got a little treat. I wanted to take you on a little tour of what I call my Lego office. This is where I display and keep all my Legos that I build. But I'm going to take you on a little tour here and I'll show you what I've got done. First, I want to show you the Imperial Star Cruiser. I'm not sure what the set number is off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up, but we'll go over each one of these Legos in detail with the set numbers and number of pieces. But this one here is real nice. I really like this one, and I've got 4 TIE fighters flanking it two on each side. They don't come with the set. They were in another set, and I just thought they'd look nice, on the Star Cruiser here. But I really like this. When you've seen this ship in the movies, it cast a lot of fear on the guys that wasn't on its side because it meant real business. And Darth Vader has one of these ships. It's his main ship. But that's that one there. Walk here and take a look at the back of it. The back of the engines. There's the engines. It has a total of 11 engines. And Lego done a real good job when they made this one with the realistic. And when we cover this ship in detail, I'll open it up. It's got a lot of stuff on the inside of it too that you can store your man and recreate movie scenes. But it's real nice. And it's got 8 stud shooters, 4 on each side, coming down the side of it. There's 4 of them right there. Here's a couple more of them TIE fighters I have flanking it. And we'll move on over here to my desk. This is the USC Snow Speeder. This one's a real fun one to build too, and it looks real nice. It's got a lot of detail with it. And right on over here is got an AT-AP Walker. This is one of the newer ones I just built. Then over here we got the Droid Gunship. It looks real nice too. And then over here I've got another one of my UCS sets. And this is the Y-Wing Bomber. It was real fun to build too. It's got a lot of detail. Here's the back of it. If you look down where the engines would be and whatever, it just looks three-dimensional because it's got a lot of depth. There's a lot of little pieces in this one. And there's the droid. Going over to the front of it here. It looks mean. Of course, it was in the trench run to blow up the Death Star, the Y-Wing bombers, and the X-Wing fighters was part of that. And it has a plate on it. BTL A4 Y-Wing Starfighter. And there's a few of my Lego characters. They're all standing here ready to go to battle. And here's another one of my 20th anniversary Star Wars Lego sets. And when I built the Tantive 4, they sent this to me also. It's a scene from the Battle of Hoth. It's got an AT-AT Walker and 2 snow speeders. It represents, standing on the frozen tundra. There's a few more of the characters. And right here we've got a sand speeder. It's off the 20th anniversary set. And it's got a stud shooter in the back. And these air brakes, as you see on the back, they'll move, they go up and down. And here's another one. 20th anniversary is one of my smaller snow speeders. I've got it sitting beside my bigger one. I'll come up here and you'll see the bigger one. See how much bigger it is. There's that one. And one of them come with the Lando Calrissian 20th anniversary. And I've got a Stormtrooper Cup. There's the front of the AT-AT Walker. And we'll move right down here to the front of my desk. And this is the Tantive 4. It looks real nice. Total of 11 engines on this Lego set. And all 11 engines are different. There's something different on each engine. When you build each engine, there's something different. Either a collar, a decal, something. They made it where every one of them's different. And it's a long one. It's almost 3 feet long. I like it too. It looks real nice to have on display. And looking back to the back of it, it's a big ship. And right down here is the box that it came in. It's set number 75244. You can only get that on Lego.com or in a Lego store. I'll take you back over here to the desktop again. I just got a new Star Wars book, 20th anniversary. Right here. And it came with Lando Calrissian figure inside the book. I just left him in there. He's still in there. It's a real fun book to go through. It describes and talks about a lot of the different ships over the 20 years that Lego has recreated for Star Wars. And someday we'll go over that book. We'll open it up and kind of go through it. And I have one more book laying here on my desk that I've had for about 2 years. It's the Ultimate Lego Star Wars book. It's got the Millennium Falcon on the front of it. It's got a lot of different characters, creatures, locations, vehicles, and equipment. All Lego Star Wars. And then I got another book I've collected here. It has 6 books in it and some posters and sticker books. It's a Lego Star Wars book. Not everything I have Star Wars. I've got other Legos too. I've just got a lot more Star Wars. I really like the Star Wars Legos. Okay, let's go over here to one of my shelves I've got. We'll kind of go down to start up here at the top. And the top up here we have the Millennium Falcon. I've had it probably about 3 years. One of the first ones I built. But we'll go through it someday. It opens up and there's a lot of things inside of it. It's real neat too. And this is the one that Han Solo flew. I've got another Falcon too. It's the Kylo Ren Falcon. It looks a little different. This one has the two in the front, and the other one just one in the front. It's a different color too. And here's the bottom of it. Landing gear looks real nice with it. Come on down. And here we have our bomber from the movies. It's real neat. The bomber is. It's got the gun, kind of like a World War II turrets. There's one in the back, right back there. Can't see it that well, but it's in the back, and there's one right down here. And you put your Lego characters in. And then we got some more characters standing there. And this one here is actually a Bluetooth speaker I got. You can either stream to it, or it does play a Star Wars theme. I'll play it here in a little bit and let you listen to it. It's real neat. Come on down to the next shelf. There's the Major Von Reg ship that we went over the other day. That's the box for it. And here, we got another one right here. This is the Arrowhead. ship that we have. Looks like we got a character. He decided he's going to stand on top of the ship. That's probably not a very good place to stand when it takes off. And here we have one of the X-Wings. Okay. And I've got some other stuff too. Star Wars. There's C-3PO cushion I've got in here. Let's swing around this way here. Of course, there's my desk again. And we're going to go over here to the next shelf. We've got the transport. We went over it the other day. It's a real fun one to build. Here's some miniature ones. I've got some miniature Legos too. There's a starship. And there's Major Von Reg ship. And this one here is a real nice one too. Really tall wings. We'll go right up here. I have a TIE fighter. It's real nice. It's Kylo Ren's. It's his fighter ship. He's standing right there on top. Come on down to the next shelf. We have an X-Wing fighter. There's R2 in the back, R2-D2, and there's the pilot. More than likely, it's Luke Skywalker. And then this one here is another TIE fighter that we have. And we're going down here. We've got another bomber. Four engines on that one. And that one there was a real fun one there to build too. It's got a real nice one. And then we'll go right on down here to the bottom. We have another TIE fighter down here, another TIE bomber. And it actually opens up in the front and the back. You can put your characters in the back and the front of this one here. And down to the bottom shelf down here, we have BB-8. He's a real neat one too. He actually turns his head when you turn on the side of him right there. And the front opens up and the little arm will come out on that one there. I believe that's a UCS set too, BB-8 is. And then back in the back, we had the box for the Slave One 20th anniversary set 75243. We're going to build that one someday, and we'll video building that. You can watch that. That's a real fun one too. Okay, we'll come on up. Going over here to the next shelf. We've seen the ones on top up here. And this next shelf down, this is another Y bomber. It's a smaller version. It's not a UCS set. So it's just less pieces and smaller. And in the back we have another miniature X-Wing. And then on the next shelf, I've actually got some different type of Legos. These are some of my Minecraft Legos. I like Minecraft too. We'll go through these some. These actually open up, and there's rooms inside of them, and you can move things around. That's like a waterfall right there. Here's old Yoda. Yoda got jumped into the Minecraft set. I have him sitting right there. There's another character of Star Wars. He's in there too. And there's a Minecraft horse. And up there's the watchtower. We have a zombie standing right up there. And then we'll come on down. And there's another Minecraft Lego set. That one, there's a little more detail. We've got a little sheep back there in the corral. He's been corralled in there. And then we got another waterfall on that one right there. And then we have an Escape Pod Star Wars Lego. The front of this one here opens up, and you can put the little guy in there and take him out. Actually, this one here, there's a button you push. We'll go over someday. You should push the button, and all 4 of these engines will fly off. Just like it just explodes. And then we have the ship called the Ghost ship from Star Wars. It's got a droid right up there on top, too. You can see the little guy. He doesn't look too happy sitting in there, does he? He's been there a long time down there on the shelf. Alrighty. Which I kind of like Zelda, too. So I got some Zelda things around. There's a poster from Zelda, Ocarina of Time 3D on the wall hanging. And we'll move right along. And we've got some more miniature Legos over here. Some more of them. There's Kylo Ren's ship again. There's another bomber. There's the Millennium Falcon with old Chewbacca sitting on top. And there's TIE Fighter with Darth Vader in it. And then this photo on the wall I've got is a picture of the Star Wars X-Wing fighter. T-70. It's real nice. It's all in gold. It explains everything about the TIE Fighter. Talks about the engines and the lasers and the cooling sleeve. And there's a side shot of it right there. And then we'll go on down here to my next shelf I've got. And I've got some different Star Wars Legos. Here's another set. It's kind of like a scene from the movie. I believe that's when they were escaping out of the Death Star. And there's old Luke. He's hanging there, and he's got Princess Leia hanging on his back. And this is Yoda's hut, Star Wars set. Right, and there's old Yoda. And then we've got some Jurassic Park Legos. I like Jurassic Park too. This one here was a real fun ship. And there's the back. He's pulling that escape pod. And here's the Jeep out of one of the Jurassic Park movies. And here we go. And this one here, they're trying to capture this big T-Rex I've got right here. Actually, if you look real close, you can kind of see it on the video. But there's a rope right there tied to the front of that Jeep on a hoist. They've shot that thing up there, right up there, right up there. Around old T-Rex, and he's bit it. He got it right in his mouth. They're trying to pull him down. They've got the guns on him right here. And then also I've got some Harry Potter Legos. Here's the train off the Hogwarts Express. It's heading off to Hogwarts Castle. It's a real fun one too to build. We'll go over it someday. There's the ship, or the steps going across into the station. This is the 9.5. King's Cross. And there's the back of the train, the engine, and there's the coal, and there's the car that everybody sits in right there. And this is another Harry Potter set I've got called the Great Hall. It was real neat to build. That's the top of the tower on it. Get back down. And we'll go over each one of these sets individually someday. So it'll be a lot more fun. We get a close-up look inside there. There's Ganondorf in there. There's everybody sitting in there. They're all getting ready to eat. And candles in there. There's the old owl sitting up there. And back here we got some more Jurassic Park Gyrosphere. If you pull that lever on that, all those little orange things will just come crashing down. There's eggs back in there. And here's one of my older ones. I got a Batman chopper Lego. And here's some more dinosaurs right here. Jurassic Park. They're trying to get into the characters in here and from the movie. He's already broke through the door right there. You can see his head sticking through, and they're ready to get him. And someone sitting here at the computer desk working on everything, trying to get things back up and running. And this chopper here, it's from Jurassic Park. There's the bolts on the side of it. It's got stud shooters. And back here's another one from my Batman collection. That's old Scarecrow driving that. Okay, we'll zoom out of that. And come right over here. Then we got some more scenes from Star Wars. And here's the freezing chamber where Boba Fett captured Han Solo, and they've got him in there, putting him in dry ice and freezing him. It's another one of my USB speakers again. This is a Starfighter, and it lights up and plays music too. There's another one of my speeders from Star Wars. Here's old R2-D2. And we'll come on down here to the bottom. Got some more TIE fighters. This one here, the wings open up to the top. They go up real tall in the air. And we go over that someday. We'll show that. Here's another TIE fighter right here. Then we'll come on down here to the bottom. We got another Minecraft one down here. There's old BB-8 sitting right over here in the corner. Old BB-8. We'll take you over to my one cabinet. I've got an AT-AT Walker in here. But you can see him. He's kind of got the glass in front of him. Right there he is. We'll check him out. I got some micro collections too. I'd like to show you someday. There's a Slave One, X-Wing, a Snow Speeder. Come on down here. A TIE Fighter, Star Cruiser, Slave One, X-Wing, Millennium Falcon. And back here's Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Up here we got the miniature Tantive IV right there. And another bomber. Back here's another Star Cruiser. Also got a couple Star Trek ships thrown in there. We'll have to talk about them on another day too. And right on down here, we've got a couple more. We've got a TIE Fighter and Millennium Falcon. And over here's a couple X-Wings right in there. Okay, I take you over. I got one more shelf I want to show you right over here. This is Kylo. This is the other Millennium Falcon. I was wanting to show you it's different. And then this more character standing right here. This one here is a real neat ship too. We'll go over it in detail. It's from Star Wars. That old stormtrooper there, he's getting him a ride. This one here I think is kind of funny. We got old C-3PO and R2-D2. They're escaping on an escape pod. And look, old R2's legs. They are swung back. He is not liking this at all. There's the back of it. And this other ship right here, Star Wars ship. It's real nice too. There's the back of it. Okay, that just about does it for today. We've got a lot more to show you, but that's probably a long enough video for today. But I appreciate you being with me, and please like my video on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. And if there's something you want me to explain more in detail, just let me know in the comments, and we'll see what we can do about it. We've got a lot more Legos to build. I'm getting ready to work on the Apollo rocket and the lunar lander. That's going to be real fun too to show those when I get those two done. Now, I've still got that Slave One ship to build too, so we'll get that and work on that. But until another day, this is Brick Mania Delaney, and we're checking out. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.